What do we think church is? Is two people who are friends having coffee in the park, is that church? Why or why not? Does a sermon have to be preached by a preacher in order for it to be church? Why or why not? Do we have to celebrate the Eucharist? Do we have to take the Lord's table and partake in communion for it to be church? Why or why not? These kinds of questions and how we answer them, our convictions around them, will determine what we are going to practice in terms of the modalities of how we express church as a gathering of believers in Jesus. Now, of course, the term church in the New Testament, which occurs over 100 times, is a translation from the Greek word ekklesia, which literally just means gathering or assembly. And so anytime Christians gathered in the early church, in the early first century, they called it the gathering. And commonly this was to celebrate and remember the Lord, his death and resurrection, to partake in the Lord's Supper. And this would often be done on the first day of the week, as it was commonly celebrating the resurrection of Jesus, which happened on the first day of the week. And so that has been the historic mode and model in the New Testament of Christians gathering, and they called it church, ekklesia, the gathering. But today, 2,000 years later, church has many, many different layers and meaning and traditions and rituals, some of them really great and helpful, some of them may not be. And so for us, when we gather, and as we started thinking about moving into this micro church, house church, small gathering expression, we started to have to peel back and really uncover and redefine and reassess, what do we think church is?